So like imagine now, anything. You look like you're accused of condition real good boys. Ready to do it? Of course, that's what you mean. Let's see. You know so mystery without her body.
Well,
that is you.
see?
Reading out the body of justice. You can have the wound on here with me, don't you think? Find the wound on her neck. Reason for low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compressor. The body is left alone after the throat was slit. Only a sea of blood. Sea of blood, huh? Two dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. Ah, the curtain. The black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. Curtain, not wide enough to explain it from around stage to stage 2.
Huh?
This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it seems to have been tripped operated. So you're saying someone took the time to actually ring that curtain from the big one? This brand new curtain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Yep.
Oh, the blood.
But still.
This is my beauty's feet. Didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, then. There shouldn't be any extra knees on the boot. That's the case. Blood belongs to someone else.
Damn right.
Hey, Argument, can I talk to you for a sec? You only discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, first you didn't know it was the boot because it became fast. But you knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that boat.
Like...
Which means the baby must have died before he was tied up. It's true, no estimated time of death wasn't written in the mnemonic uniform this time. Wait, hold on. Boogie climbed that stepladder and died by accident. Did he commit suicide? No, that's impossible. But even if the baby committed suicide, then let's wait and see how quick death happens. Two different deaths happen at the same time? No, that's true. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. Then you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting window on the stage. In fact, we use this for our busy time body. Seeing the light, you have your music in the stage. When the dim candlelight unused, you think it looks like this lighting is used at all. But why do you use this lighting? Is it some reason that will inconvenience you?
So you have appeared.
I see. So you're noticed too. Huh? Notice? You didn't notice? His eyes just little black balls. Each the good look of the baton lighting above your head. Did you not notice that apparent item? That's the baton lighting. That's it. You mean that? Something that looks like black paper stuck the button. Very fine notice. I can't really see it from here. You should lower the baton lighting.
I can see it! Go, my four dark dead!
The hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Started running around the stuck pages and out of the The paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see us? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye. they're my fault not doing this. Hamsters are merely their temporary fault. Starting that pink.
5.
Seems to some kind of big team. Though it does not have any special spells to survive.
It was close.
There is nothing useful. No, that's alright. No doubt it's some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that I was stuck in space like that, no matter how we think about it. AC control panel. This looks like music when you can see it. Right, mind you, to adjust the hot air and music on the alright, messing around with it a little. There's a heater! Over 86 degrees Fahrenheit! I know it's so damn hot. Let's not have to here for now. Let's just cool things off a little.
Hajime. Right?
Really? You might not confuse with me instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to
How
make
mean.
That's not true. Doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well, for the sake of everyone's hope, glad to become the enemy. Don't even know
Damn
why. Listen, the only reason why I love the huh? What's that? Guys, that's nothing senseless. And can we help you get some fun at this point? No feelings?
Hey,
You should come by later, please. Yeah, definitely. Not exactly your problem. But obviously you need it. We said that, now you told one person. Really, fair, sir? Find something that you need. Hey, you okay? You still?
that's weird.
Come on, we'll definitely come back. Hey, when did you realize the booty was missing? Yeah, you were together until you went to the forward. Nothing's not down there.
Something. How cruel. So just as I thought.
Damn right. Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? It looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like,
Something like that is in front of the door. You think it might be a big, really big clue?
Hey.
Remember when we came from you or something? So unopened, the only thing we can do is cross our way. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us shot inside the door.
I get it.
You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? Broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door. And how was the killer able to get out?
Huh?
I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This is door doing it. If they lock the door from the side, the killer wouldn't be able to escape
Like-
outside.
I get it.
Most likely. The perhaps those silent will open the door immediately, huh? Like you said, I might
I've listened to the whole story.
Jackie, that was kind of cool.
Well? See?
Alright, what is it? Let's see if don't think it's up.
Yep.
Blue. She said that, Jackie blew down. Bent down. Scraped off the semi-transparent glob of the symbol. Right shop. What are you talking about? Jackie spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Find something about the taste. I think you say this in your French.
You got it wrong!
Because of the heat. Oh. Because of the heat. Because of the heat. Huh? Uh-huh. You see, however you could have told. Because of their time of death by using the heat that makes the inside of the meat extend.
But...
Precious? Safety, Hill.
Huh? See?
How does the imitation murder be related to this murder?
Good instinct.
The assumption imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed Twinkie.
Do you have a minute?
This, too, must be the...
One more person I can kill?
Perhaps. So... I am concerned. Yep. See? Silence! Hey.
Wow. I don't like this.
I see, so there's no possibility two players to exist at the same time.
Yep.
Fine. Face your powerless...
You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange.
So... Oh my!
Good instinct.
Well... You... You are right.
Layer Into the poppy town. Hey, Ferdinand, Rain's coming in.
Hey, hey!
Yeah, so, I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. You get us from that shady look now where all those things are.
Right!
Yeah, just a wee bit little. Then if there are other things coming in, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from their
Man. Hey! Huh?
Well? Hajime.
That's right!
Hey, hey.
During the music venue stage, there was a black curtain hanging like there is now. The whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight.
Man.
I suppose these captains and alter egos. I mean, holy shit, this is cheap.
Well?
Hey! You...
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Of course you don't. There's no way you'd be able to figure out how much fun you've been. Why would you make me focus on this?
Huh? Are you serious?
Ah yes, the first place where Mikon suffocated me. What's this? It's pitch black. Can't see anything.
Hey. Hey. Aww.
No, seriously, saying that I heard this. The first time the curtain is being drawn. There's a flash of intense light that stung my eyes low.
Hey. Well, see? See? Nope.
Yeah, but she definitely has 20 seconds.
Now then. All right! Hey! Yo! Huh? Like...
So you have it. Listen well.
Oh my! However... Perhaps... You are right. perhaps Hugo, by
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because...
if that is the... Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the museum? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health. It cannot be.
In this case, I would turn on Hyoko's going to be moved. Bed isn't messed up. There's a mirror, so it's not one. Oh, would you take a gander at that
No.
Damn right.
Hey, Arjun, can you explain to me again what happened when you first discovered the Bluetooth body? Same as when I found it with you guys. The Bluetooth body was hanging from the baton height. However, there was no body discovery announcement made, and so I went to get you guys.
I get it. I see. Hey!
That's wasn't fun. You arrived in the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? And as I recall... Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and
I see.
I see, so Kazuichi and Son didn't care, huh? You think those two...
Like...
So you guys split up and look for a bit?
Well, yeah. Well.
True, the rental was trying to do after I left the music venue. The fact is, Yoko was killed and we did still have that. Well, you still doubt me. I'm used to it. We haven't done things that deserve to be done. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, there's time misremembering you and then increasing your funky. You know in advance what I have to do to end up like that. Live here.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. Kuma. And you know security? This is kind of imitation case, really use that motive. Maybe it's that theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched it.
I see.
You really should watch it.
Hey!
Manager, Christmas here.
Did you call me? What?
Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for sticker?
Listen up!
Stop it! My resistance is in vain. I'm gonna accumulate my pocket into this.
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million? Who cares about that anymore? Just forget from giving me an invitation.
Here! Look forward to it.
Hey,
Hajime, about that invitation ticket? Strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? I guess I should just wait until one of you finishes preparation. Like I said, given the fact it's basically Danganronpa 1.5.
impossible.
Hajime, can't believe you bought that thing, and you paid $1.5 million for it too? Even you said you should have just sold it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but you Zelda had to buy that thing, you know? Leave me alone.
No, no, no! Are you sure?
You can hang me all you want.
What's this? Too bad! You're so stupid! Shocking!
You remember you said there was only one this one?
Hey,
For some reason, didn't you say that?
well now,
No then, did you forget that you can't see me in a stick in this
now then. I can't wait!
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. I'm tired alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film!
Monokuma was born in a remote village one day and was whisked. Monokuma wanted to return, so he began his journey to see the along the way he
I wasn't actually doing that to ask. I expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Didn't I pay for that movie? Is that movie, you know then? Yeah. Just like you said, no people were killed in the movie, that's the mistakes. Ibuki's death by hanging like the scarecrow definitely no. Not just that, but Kyoko's suspended body matches the line check too.
But...
The killer's main goal is just imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but it doesn't seem free.
Hello! How's the class trial? So, make sure you...
So anytime, so this again, I need to go to that place again. Shitstorm, but that just takes the cake.
Welcome! Wait! Mon Amy's such a dumb child.
Hey! Hey, hey! That's...
Anyway, bye-bye!
I won't let you.
Hey, hey! Huh?
Damn it!
Well... How about it?
What do you...
See?
I'm gonna do it!
Nine.
What?
Hey, hey!
No.
That's...
Well now.
Yahoo!
There's 16 updates and people don't. It's on fucking iPad. Set skills.
Now then, during the class trial, if you vote correctly, then only I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And then, oh well, who cares about this boring
I don't mind starting the trial, but, you know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, huh?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up! The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the... Since he's the first witness,
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
the other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a hard
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing... I thought I should tell the others right away.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue. And unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I...
Various ways?
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided...
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said?
Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being Hajime, if you're the only one, then you could be lying as much.
Lie?
Obviously. So you could make us
Do you doubt me?
if you're not lying. Come on, try to prove it.
Like we just said, Nagito's gonna die who just confused to make matters worse. I mean, I should explain it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Hajime's testimony is a lie. From the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault. Hajime's testimony is...
And the fact that Ibuki...
That would also... I don't think I can... After all,
Why would Hajime...
Well, obviously because...
Did Hajime kill...
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie...
No, that's wrong! I'm not the killer. I mean,
Of course you're not.
huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had... Each person only received one ticket. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime... Or... Did anyone tell him what happened?
Hold on a sec! You're the...
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your... It also provides a good...
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad.
What a waste of time. Well, now then, since we know Haji...
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it! Ibuki committed suicide!
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who...
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish...
Then let's ask Hajime.
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up with it.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not...
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down... If that's the case, the only suspicious people are... And that's you two! Sonia and Kazuichi!
Me too?
What the hell?
The others all have alibi. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right... And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you. There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. Me too!
Hey, why are you talking like... You're kidding, right?
Please stop.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue...
What a wicked way of backing us into...
There's something different. Please be close if he's sober.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Not really helping your case then.
The killer was still inside the music. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till... We gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer... waited until we gathered and suddenly appeared.
So they look like hit.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was still in by locking the door from the inside. They tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
Damn it. Thinking. I see.
Damn it! The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside. No, that's
there
wrong.
we go, that's right. Well, not go to some.
Hold on a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside. There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
What is about? Oh, that means some globe.
I see!
No! That semi-transparent glob.
Blue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell work based on all that. I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left. But if you just stick them together with glue,
That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
God damn it, so.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I apologize to Miss Sonia and me.
in a quarrel, both sides are to.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered.
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else. But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in...
But just what is this scrap anyway?
Wallpaper?
got it!
I got it!
Scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper? In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap.
Scrap!
There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there?
You're right. See? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough. But if you guys were exceptional...
Logic time. There we go. Oh. It was hidden. The wallpaper. Lesson 3. They covered the pill.
It's all coming together! I got it! Kyoko...
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along...
What? They hit the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer... So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Kyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar,
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms...
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers...
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I...
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
Killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long.
But going to the trouble...
The crime itself would be much easier to pull off. They just have to peel off that wallpaper.
And when would...
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitations.
You mentioned...
Are you kidding me?
Hey! Don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission!
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I knew it! There are...
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the... Not just that, but Hyoko getting taped up...
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations is...
see! The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the...
Then... Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid lie.
Yeah, it's valid.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that,
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as...
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to...
An even bigger
Look, Ibuki died. That means when she was still alive.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki, what that would mean, Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How Your opponent is out of your league.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor. How can a low class...
Because she was doing something that's only possible if...
It seems you suffer. You're one to talk.
Anyway, let's continue just some circumstances.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Were there even any footprints at the crime scene?
Maybe her feet were on the floor, but she was like sitting or something. So instead, there'd be a mark on her ass.
Oh,
Weak, weak, I say! It doesn't even pierce my heart!
There we go. Jackie's like Baker says, here to
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence!
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Oh no.
Crap!
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence!
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Were there even any footprints at the crime?
Maybe her feet were, but she was like sitting. So instead, there'd be...
Weak, weak! I say, it doesn't even pierce my heart!
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence!
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
I agree with that.
Sorry, Sonia. Alright, now I read first, yeah.
Just as Sonia said, that something was blood.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right?
Then it's Hiyoko's blood!
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck.
If Ibuki stepped on her blood...
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded, which means Ibuki was still alive at...
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye! Does that mean you have a rebuttal? What? Are you sure? You're so frightened you can't... However, the time for... You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belongs... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime. There was no blood on the floor. You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words! That's not it. The reason there was no blood on...
Don't say such fool...
Yes, you look closer. There's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hiyoko's body, Ibuki must have already stepped in it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape. Actually, the bleeding will stop once.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of...
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon?
That's right! I didn't know the time of...
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file, just to keep...
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, then it's decided.
It appears that... Fine then. But regardless of...
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed...
The same as always. You think about it. A suicide. Unfortunately, that means there's no
Why me?
Nagito? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death. But I'm wondering if, for example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko.
That's totally impossible!
She was afflicted by the despair disease.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murder. After Hajime saw the hanged body, the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive. When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, Hajime left.
She hanged herself. Remember?
And if was in that state, if anyone touched her...
There's no doubt that someone...
What the heck?
There's still one... If Ibuki didn't commit suicide... According to that video you saw, then does that mean...
Forrest?
I don't know anything about...
Don't say it all proud.
So, then our plan is to just... Since Hajime has seen the video,
but just to be sure,
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know?
then the video...
What time did Hajime see?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's and since we established that that means the time that the murders...
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
now then, I shall issue my...
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed!
We can exclude the sick.
And what about the...
Right before them, I was totally sleeping.
I think everyone...
So everyone is... What about you guys? I was where I was supposed to...
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
No, that's wrong!
Hold on. Not... In fact, Mikon...
You...
Up until I saw that hanging video.
We even...
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
Too much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just...
And we went to the hospital together.
I get it. You...
If that's the case, the killer...
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify them.
So it's inevitable that an alibi...
It feels like Operation...
But... committing it... Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying... Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the move?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys. I think the killer had a completely different reason.
Kind of different. That's nice. Jason did an imitation murder. It's the reason I am falsifying the murder sequence.
Huh. Did I confuse you?
Man, this again.
If that's the case, if that happened,
Well, it's a...
that rule is too harsh.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up!
But I'm thinking about it again.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did?
It's not just that. About the lion that got...
That's the one, Hiyoko's body.
Even though we're calling it an but Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute. Well, that's probably it, but if falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hiyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that it's not just the poor imitation.
Strange detail.
Like, for example...
Why did Hiyoko go
So,
through?
you're saying the truth behind...
I have no freaking clue what!
However, this is getting cool.
Why did Yoko go to the music venue? There's no way he'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
I agree with that. It's just as Sonia said.
So,
If no one called for her, then
Yoko locked herself in her room because I don't think a person like that would leave their room to...
There's no way she got abducted?
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before...
If she was forcibly taken from her room,
The killer could have locked her door, right?
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the... At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right?
I won't move.
There we go again.
Are you saying my gut is my first and last? No! Shut up! Yoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her! The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her! The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono?
Toad and Halo, if you're on any reservations.
maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Messed up! Crap! Hold on! Try remembering her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
Allow me to cut through those words!
The reason Hyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she did.
Hyoko seemed to be really struggling. I believe that was one of the reasons. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue.
Then, the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her mess.
I get it. I lost.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her...
Then,
Hell no.
the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when—
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin! I'll put you and your hamsters—
Kazuichi, do you want me to incinerate your clothes?
Gundam, please stop!
What do you mean? Of course. I've already—
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is—
Coincidence?
when she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the handbag over her head, and without
Killed
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't play—
Then what was the killer actually planning? They've been cunning this far. Do you?
Damn, you don't know the most...
Hey, Nagita.
Hey, how long are you... Oh, am I allowed... Oh, I'm so...
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. Ibuki definitely...
What are you talking
We
about?
established that a long time ago.
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her... But now I remember. So if she faked... There'd be bloody footprints left. So that's why I think there's no way...
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Really? That's annoying. I guess... Are you freaking kidding me?
No, wait a minute. Ibuki had blood on her feet. There'd be footprints all over the place.
That's strange.
This is strange.
There's footprints. There's no point to clue around the other.
I can prove it with this!
Stepladder.
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that... Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean.
Do you notice such a small
What are you talking about?
But didn't you say you saw the... Then I think there's... Unless there was something...
I see. So...
But that's something only Hajime would...
No, it's not for it. Something like that. Misty sign in this instance contained in that video.
Hajime, as long as I leave this to you...
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Something in that video. It should be in the video.
Damn it!
No, you not fall down.
Here!
Doesn't matter.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange.
Can you explain it to...
What's strange is that stepladder. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but there was a bloodstain right on the left side of the stepladder. However, there weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was clean.
And there's no way the video was recorded in...
It's possible those two stepladders...
Wait, are you saying there were two steps?
But where would you find another stepladder?
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere... What do you...
You're suggesting that the stepladder... That's amazing, Chiaki!
Besides the stepladder,
What do you mean?
I mean the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor's supposed to display footage.
Then, there's a possibility that the kid...
Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. Question one. God fucking damn it, you. Look at mine. Destroyed, man. Why didn't I think about that before? I swear, if a single day goes by, I imagine it's not easy. Damn it. Yep, that's why it was destroyed. Western play.
It's all coming together! That's it. The killer with it. They made me think it was a live feed from...
Then only the monitor was...
Yes, at least when I... But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer...
That means you should have realized that from the start.
He did discover the body. I doubt his...
Well, that's true. In order to hide that the camera was missing. I see! The killer smashed the monitor to... As long as it was in pieces, my attention was so focused on the body that even...
And the moment Hajime left the music venue...
And they destroyed it and left...
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair,
the fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the...
the hospital and the...
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those...
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Nope, of course not.
Damn it! There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
They might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
No, that's wrong.
There's no way the music venue.
Which place resembled? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That must be it! What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the...
From what I remember, there used... It somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right!
Oh yeah? What?
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like a conference room?
In actuality, even... It is a black light black...
I see. The same color as... So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to...
The candle?
I can prove it with this! You're referring to the candle and the music. In the video I saw, a candle was used for light. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have...
That might have been another reason, but... The main reason... The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so... That's why the killer used a candle with film lighting instead.
Which means... That candle was likely placed there just to make me think...
With candlelight, you can't see things in that with that cheap-ass camera.
As long as this all matches up. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the...
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was... But it appears the killer already covered that up.
But there's no mistake.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinct.
But this must be a surprising... You never suspected that the video you saw in...
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring...
I feel like I've heard Bayside cops say that before, but it's okay, we learn.
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video...
I see! The person wearing the hint bag in that video was... It was... The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been...
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her...
That's what happened. One more quickly I ran. It was impossible for me to rescue Buki. That moment I was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making...
The reason the killer made a There's only one possibility I can think of. Then naturally, the killer's idea...
Huh?
You fiend! Are you safe?
the only one! Like I said, aren't you the
Killer?
Hey, a chick like her as the killer?
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the...
An alibi? Was that the killer's...
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence? At that time, you said you were going to be on call. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance. By doing that, you made up a video and showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside...
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? That's impossible.
It's not literally impossible.
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you...
Wrong!
Just like Akane said.
I agree. It is truly...
That slow-witted remark...
It's fine. In a tournament for social punching back. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell?
What do you say?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
The truth isn't always good.
Hey, Hajime!
Fix aside, logic aside, just be capable
Can you hold on a minute?
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive. I missed all of the critical parts. What do you... But still, there's... I thought it was suspicious all along. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no lead.
Hey, what are you trying to...
Well, thanks to that, I've been so focused on everybody.
You better not have kept quiet on...
Actually, this is a...
Please don't say such controversial statements. Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really.
Hey, that's a huge deal!
Decisive.
Let's take a look. Regarding the rope Ibuki this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right?
Again with the supermarket?
If they got it at the supermarket, that means...
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this. Near the middle of the rope. It's frayed, as if it was... But why is it like this? And the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means... Well... The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck. Told the center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Oh, God. I've been listening to you for a while. What exactly did you say to me?
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial, just like this case's killer.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki.
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that?
Huh? You didn't notice it?
Naruto's voice was in the side too? Is that really true?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burned, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki didn't die from hang. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, the scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hang.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki didn't die. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Nope.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Took me about 15
So
minutes.
that's
to
what
realize
happened.
that.
We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole...
Took me about 10 minutes of going in circles.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that
is...
you told us the wrong cause of death.
You should have been able to tell the difference between you, Miko.
First of all, I'm not... That's why... It's not...
You were right.
But even a drunk medical student can...
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right!
Mikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her?
Huh?
And if not, it wouldn't surprise me if she willingly...
So Mikon volunteered...
That's a little...
I'm not a criminal.
You've got it all wrong!
I'm sorry. I just can't forgive this
Forgiveness or not...
I see. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes... But is that really okay?
You're friggin' annoying! If you...
There's no...
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop! I don't want to do this either! Of course I don't want to do this! But I need to do this!
You doubt your friends?
That's not it! I suspect...
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think believe...
Huh?
I do doubt her. But I still want to believe her. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt...
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is...
Fine. Do whatever you...
Huh? Is that all you can say? So in the end, you're all just justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really. Everyone always treats me like... It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that!
Yep.
You hear me? I'm done!
Hey, Mikon!
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? You'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strat plus? To be honest.
If we don't have any clues, I'm the same as Hajime. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick. Hey, Mikon, can I ask you one
Kind of
last
funny how
thing?
they are, how they just brushed over Miko. Not Miko. Yoko's death.
If you're not the killer, can you prove it? Wait! Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? Because treating me like a killer, that's called why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
Is this broad really okay?
I'm not the killer! I never filmed that video! It seems she finally started arguing. But the only one who can find the... So, I'm go... Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Please!
Make up my mind. We can finish this.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown she wore? Or could it be the hospital slipper?
Ibuki and Mikan
Is that really her? You could tell her body type just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the hemp bag on her? Is the hospital gown she was? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that camera angle, just from that dim candlelight. There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type. So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Now. Something.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
I'll shoot through that contradiction. Mikan, you've committed a
mistake?
As I said before many times.
What's wrong?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle, Hajime, is because you're the person who acted.
This is your just reward. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan?
Forgive me! Huh? 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 I was wrong.
That's not it.
I mean, you know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing. Ding!
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the...
How do you know so much about...
More importantly, did you know... Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the... Oopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember... Ta-da! There's no... So don't you think it's... Using one tote bag in both the... It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. So
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me! Keep explaining it until...
Just check.
Will you forgive me? forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me! There's only one bag. It's impossible to use them two faces at...
This is the end!
There's the bonus.
Monokuma.
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. The contract is for each customer for bonus prices.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one, which means it's not impossible to use that bag in... So please.
Why? Why?
It seems you're dead.
Why does everybody always hate me?
Miko, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that he's just admitted already. Everything that happened in this case. The key to this incident is the survey. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, the incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was... When I switched on the monitor, what appeared a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video, the killer brought the music venue camera the night before. Then, they filmed that video. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting... I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found that... Seeing the body before me, I panicked but that was all. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music video and, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the museum. When they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue, the killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyogo's sudden. At the time, they pretended to be surprised. Inside, they were probably Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime.
Oh my god.
Whoa! Now she's
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing. This feeling of despair!
Mikan, you...
Remember.
Whoa there! It seems your arguments have reached the king. Now then, please, who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the... Let's go!
You can tell from the fact that none of these expressions full of euphoria.
Well now.
Now then, that may be obvious.
Correct!
You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. It's her identity of the horrifying Blackened who killed 2 girls, Mikan and Shamika.
Damn it. I won't forgive you.
Hey! Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey!
There's nothing like Pekka. Raccoon's on mental.
That's obvious.
Nothing you can do. You're not the same person. You no longer have Mikan and Shamika. Huh?
Hey.
She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive.
What?
Mikan too, you say?
I
know, because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, being so when I did catch a glimpse of her, her experience. Full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope. And not even a single fragment of it remained. Oh, hold on. Did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then that means...
What?
Huh? Hajime, something touching. My body's heavy. No, not just heavy. It's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right. Mikan felt really heavy, really hot that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been high fever, just like Waibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
Perhaps.
Seems when she... No, as she should have felt, must have been deserving the name, despair disease. There was no hope and rather than despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely to overcome the despair.
See? Jeez.
Which means Mikan is the first and only thing from years. She's completely different person now. She's infected.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair. That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. The intention of the sake of despair is
Impossible.
There's no way I can forgive her.
Oh?
What is she?
Huh?
Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh? Huh?
What are you talking about? Please, Mr. Happy. Mr. Happy.
My beloved was the only who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation. It's love.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand. Is it because you don't have any girl? Is it because you're also so rhythm? What a pity.
Well...
You know, say this, I'm sure I'll be
How amazing. Could it be?
This is... Such despair.
Well, she was the first one to be. Her and Chisa were the first two to fall to despair.
Don't fuck with me!
Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Do you remember? You ended up like this, all that you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan.
You serious?
You know? Future Foundation. Future. Right, there's someone on the ancient ruins door. Right, it's the Japanese word for future.
Hey.
This is where is the Future Foundation. How they turn it. I would say it's an impossibility, but Minasato exists.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know?
You...
I am Mono.
Hey.
Hey, Mikan, do you remember? Oh, you know, right? You know it's like when you...
Oh?
Of course not!
Oh, hell no! If I know things. Countdown? You even know about that?
That is...
Who's the person we've been spending time with up until now?
Oh? Well... Do you understand?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but you know it leads back to that story. That story about those schools.
Hey!
That's true all along. I mean, these were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much.
Oh?
Yes, indeed.
Damn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? It's too pointless.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything!
Game over. Mikan has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Bye-bye, ouchies. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Maeda and Hyoko Sayonji was Mikan Sumiki, and she's been executed? She hadn't committed a crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan? Was that her true form? Was that itself a symptom of the despair?
Damn it!
Doesn't matter either way. She ended up like that just from remembering.
But... isn't that right?
Please wait!
Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now, there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
Wrong! Come on!
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different from me.
Hey! Hey! Huh? Hey!
Well, yes and no.
So just as I thought. However...
Fine. Silence.
Right?
All right!
Alrighty then, let's go. Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh. Unbelievable.
Hey!
No way! What's this?
As soon as we exited the elevator... Hurry! To the beach and press home.
All right!
looking for me?
Could it be?
With high hopes in our hearts, we turned toward the direction of the voice. And then we saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we... It's pretty sad, you know? Huh? You too? If you're messing with me...
Haven't you...
What do you mean, notice? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing! The name's Nekomaru Nida!
Danganronpa.
To be continued. Contain things.